again, everybody. Welcome to some more Red Sox baseball here live with Bobby Gaines and the live commentary. I would have filmed more of this series against the Orioles, but quite frankly, it's kind of sucked. The Red Sox have given up a ton of runs, but tonight only given up 2 runs as we were in the bottom of the 8th, and the Red Sox do lead 4-2. Hanley Ramirez will be the first to bat in the bottom of the 8th inning, as Craig Kimbrell will most likely be getting ready for the 9th. Can't have much of a worse outing than he did the last time. The home opener, Craig Kimbrell giving up the 3-run home run, and there he is now. And, yeah, not much else to say about that. This team through 7 games has looked about as inconsistent as you would expect for a team that has David Price and not much else in the rotation, but I have to give it to them. At least this year, to this point, I haven't been, ashamed to watch them. I think even when they're down a couple runs, they can come back and rally, and they've shown that time and time again. They've put together some pretty good innings. They've gotten runners on base and moved them along. They've gotten, just enough runs to win, usually. And tonight they're ahead again, 4-2. They were ahead in the home opener 3-0 at one point. They were ahead last night 2-0 and 4-2. And it seems like they can't hold on to leads. And most of that is because they're starting pitching, although the bullpen did kind of blow it in the home opener. But just looking at the 7 games, this is the 8th game, it's just kind of a weird trend of, the offense is actually doing its job, but it's just kind of, I guess it's not weird, but that rotation really is not holding up outside of David Price. And even David Price had a bad outing opening day at Fenway, so hard to really judge much. I know, I was kind of iffy on this team. I really wanted to get on the bandwagon. Them getting David Price showed me that they were serious. Them getting Craig Kimbrell also showed me that they were serious about upgrading the problems that plagued them last year, which was the starting rotation and, by extension, the bullpen, as they didn't really have a clear closer. Koji got hurt, and, it was just kind of closer by committee for a while there. Hanley Ramirez also has been pretty impressive, both defensively and at the plate. He's had a hit in pretty much every game. I don't think he's had a hit tonight, so he'll have to get one now to make that happen. As we look at Dave Dombrowski here, who has done a great job, I have to say. I'm pleasantly surprised. Not that I thought he would do a bad job, but in his first off-season as the Red Sox president of operations, all he's done is bring in the highest-priced free agent, David Price, and also got Craig Kimbrell for a handful of prospects. So, again, I'm all about that as Hanley strikes out, so he won't get a hit tonight unless this game goes into extras. But let's hope the Red Sox don't blow this lead. It is frustrating, from the pitching standpoint, but, again, that was kind of cool. Again, it is nice to know that at least the Sox have a reliable ace in David Price, so, hopefully they can win tonight in a game where Joe Kelly really didn't do too much. He only gave up 2 runs, but went 5 innings, throwing 120 pitches or something ridiculous like that, so more often than not, that's probably going to be the case where the starter's only going to give you 5 or 6 innings, and you hope that this bullpen can hold up. This isn't the Kansas City Royals bullpen, but it is still pretty good. Tazawa and Uehara have done a great job in the 7th and 8th inning to get the Red Sox in this position, as Travis Shaw is now 2-0 in the count. So the bullpen is something to be optimistic about. Even in the games where they've been shelled, the bullpen has done their job. They've been, for the most part, very sturdy. Ironically, Craig Kimbrell is the only one that's really let them down, giving up that 3-run bomb the other day. Shaw fouls it off, and the count goes to 2-1. So, yeah, there's a lot to like here, just as much not to like. So it's really hard to say through, a week of the season what to expect. Will this be the completely shameful, abominable Red Sox of 2015 and 14, or will this at least, will this resemble a good baseball team in any form? And count goes to 2-1. Travis kind of pokes at that one, sends it to shortstop, and he is out at first base on the ground out to J.J. Hardy. Or Manny Machado, rather, got that one. So, 2 outs in the 8th, and again, like always seems to happen when I film these innings, nothing will happen. So here I am talking about this great Red Sox offense, and they're going to strike out and ground out. And now Brock Holt's up, who's 0 for 2, and probably soon to be 0 for 3 because I'm filming the damn thing. I'm almost to the point now, and I probably said this a million times, if something did happen, I wouldn't even know what to do. If they hit a grand slam or something, I'd be like, oh, well, that's different. But luckily, I don't really have to worry about that. I think there was that one Mets game I filmed last year. Oh, hold on, it's over. Ground out to first, and they are making my point. So, Craig Kimbrell on again. Let's see if he can hold the lead. Thanks again for tuning in for some live baseball.